You tuned in.
Here, just don't clap and don't yell.
Okay.
Sure. Just we're getting noise complaints. This is an apartment building. That's all occupied. People.
Can we chuckle?
All right. Just don't clap and don't yell. I don't care that you're here.
Just do one hand clapping. One hand clapping.
We're all with you, man. We're all with you.
Sound of one hand clapping. If you tuned in to BBC 2 on October 27th, 1977, you expected to see the Alex Harvey Band. But 2 weeks short of breaking up, they had canceled that morning. Management was so desperate to find an act to fill in, they took a band they had never heard of from Australia on their first tour of England, playing bars for beer money. So last minute was this decision that the notes on who he was introducing were handed to the host after the cameras were already rolling. The syllables came out of his mouth a little bit awkward. And now, AC/DC. Before he was even finished, Angus came running out, tethered to the earth only by the cord of his guitar, playing so hard and fast his hat flew off. He was desperate, in a frenzy, like wrestling a wild animal, afraid he might lose control of it. The sounds that came forth were surprising, coming from a man dressed as a schoolboy with a guitar that was practically bigger than him.
Come on.
Then came Bon. Godzilla tall, city-crushing dominant, banshee certain, wearing only denim and boots, bare-chested, covered in genuine jailhouse tattoos, and wearing jeans so tight you could see his secret weapon. And when he opened his mouth, it was all the snakes of Eden, the brimstone of banishment, like the country he was born to, the music that molded him, the prison he had just been released from. He didn't hit notes. He pummeled them, bulldozed the scales, a sonic punch to the heart. This was rock. For the first 10 minutes, the cameras never showed the audience. They sat post-mortem still, like a bunch of headlight deer before truck grill impact. See, problem was, people were still hip deep in a decade of hangover disco. Steely Dan boring. What they needed was an adrenaline wake-up call. A little hair of the dog that had bitten the entire world 20 years before.
Nice.
What they needed was some fucking rock. This was a band that looked like they had robbed a 7-Eleven on the way over. If you weren't gonna lend them your ear, they would steal it.
Yeah.
Prison Break sexy. This was dark like blues, angry like punk, avalanching like Amadeus onto an audience stiff with pretension. Those people left bone broken, full of street fight fallout. These guys were dangerous. They were gonna rock whether you wanted it or not. Steady like a juggernaut, tsunami aggressive, Frankenstein frightening, lassoed lightning. A blitzkrieg reminder of the rock the world had forgotten about. So run for your bomb shelters, London, because if you sit still any longer, there is no guarantee the power on stage isn't gonna kill you.
Yep.